On this episode of Not Rod, we do absolutely nothing but fail at drag racing and drag all of you along with us. So this episode's going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be wrenching in the shop. We're just going to go straight on down to the drag strip and see if we can get a better time with the Studebaker. Last time it ran a 7.1 in the 8th mile before blowing a fan belt. And so now since then, Brandon put an electric water pump on it, and we're hoping that maybe we can get the thing into the 6s. While we're at it, we're also going to race the red truck, figured might as well. But rather than bore you with another road trip episode in the same vehicle to the same destination, we're just going to skip right to the good stuff. You're about to go way too fast in an 80-year-old design. How do you feel about that?
Great. Got hot on me. The temperature was jumping all over the place. It was going 230, then it would jump up to 250, then it would go down to 200. Did my water pump take a shit? Can you hear my water pump? Nope. Oh yeah, it popped a fuse. That popped a, I had a 20 in it.
Hopefully it's not the pump went bad and then the fuse blew.
Yeah. I don't think I have any more 20s, but I'll throw something else in it. 15 is the biggest I got.
If it blew a 20, it'll probably blow a 15.
Yeah. It's running now. My temperature just plummeted when I turned it on.
Okay, so now it is the turn of the red truck. Here's the cool thing about 67 through 72 C10s is they got real big beefy trailing arms on the rear axle, so wheel hop is a non-issue. Okay, probably don't need it in overdrive for this. I didn't want to shift. Damn it. Yeah, not sure why I didn't want to shift there. I don't think I had it in second, but maybe next time I'll just put it in overdrive, let it do its thing. Whoopsies.
Damn it! The electric pump, I think it went out again. Once again.
727.
727.
So a little bit slower than your last run last time.
Damn. Well, I was hoping to run a little faster this time, but screwing around with this water pump thing, it's acting up again. Yeah, but it didn't blow the fuse. I think the motor's just toast now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like that was going to be the hot ticket, putting an electric water pump on it, and it seems to be worse than it was before.
Way worse than it was before. Even when it was working, it didn't seem like it was really working that well. I'm getting power up to it.
Unfortunately, the Studebaker's down because his electric water pump motor got fried, and I'm not exactly sure why this thing won't shift. It could be a bad throttle position sensor, I don't know, but as soon as you let off on it, it wants to. So what I'm actually going to do is take a piece of hose and I'm going to put it on the little throttle stop there. There's no screw for adjustment or anything, and just zip tie it down, and then maybe that'll give me just the right amount of thickness for what I need, because at this point it's more important for it to shift on time than to get full throttle. Okay, hopefully that gives it just the right amount of throttle stop.
What are you going for?
A time?
Yeah.
I just hope the motherfucker will shift into the next gear. If it all goes properly, hopefully I'll at least hit a 10. I mean, geez, last time I came here in the Nova, I think I hit an 8.8 or an 8.9 or something. So, man, I'd like to get close to what the Nova run. I mean, this is an LS, seriously. So if you have street tires, you want to drive around the water box. Then just do a quick little burnout just to clean the dirt off the tires, because with street tires, it doesn't take much to heat them up to the point where they'll actually get worse traction. Okay, I think I will stall it up just a wee bit here.
Ryan, just a smoke show.
Yeah, well, we did a big burnout. I guess if you're, gonna lose, you might as well do a big burnout. It's a lot funner in the Nova. It was just a pretty crappy run. Just nothing but a big smoke show. And a one-wheel peel smoke show, too. So, that's all kinds of bad. With these tires and no posi on this track in the afternoon, I just don't think I'm going to be able to stall it up at all. So I'm kind of going to do what I did the first run and just mash on the gas as soon as I get up there. And hopefully I can at least improve on my time today. Shift it. I do think that is probably going to be the best time, because it looked like we hit the finish line at about 65 miles an hour there, and I think the first time I was just a hair over 60, like 62. So we still spun a little bit without even staging it up at all. So I was kind of right there. You know, what the hell, let's just loop around, do one more here. See, that's the cool thing about this track, especially in the afternoon, people are loading up and leaving. You just go down, loop around, make another pass. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a burnout this time. Last time I didn't even try. Yeah, not sure that was as good as the last one. But oh well. Got 2 runs in real quick right there. We'll see what our time is. That makes 4 on the day. And we're doing it in the rig we drove down here in. I mean, that's pretty neat, I guess. Well, in case you guys all couldn't tell, this was just kind of a fun day thing for us. And we kind of needed a break from shop work, so we figured we'd just drag all of you guys with us. Yes! I managed to meet my original time finally. Let's see, I ran 11:0. My first run was 11:2. And if you can't celebrate a real victory, you at least got to celebrate a moral victory. Yeah, the smoke show one, that was 12.3. Smoking out half the track. Hey everybody, we want to thank each and every one of you for watching our show. And if you feel like showing some extra support, head on over to our website, notrodshop.com, and check out our store. We've got shirts, hats, hoodies, and more. Now enjoy the show. So the last last time we came out, it was pretty much nothing but fail. And you guys deserve better than that. So we're back out here again to see if we can't have some win with this thing. Brandon took the electric water pump off of it and put the mechanical pump back on and just fixed everything so he's got good belt alignment now. So we're hoping we won't have any issues with that. So 699, here we come. We ran a 7.254, not bad for his first run, but was hoping we could do a little bit better on that one. He staged it up about 2,500.
Actually, it felt pretty good. So I thought it was going to be faster than it was, but yeah.
We're thinking if he can stall it up at least 3. You know, he was saying it was starting to push the car at 25, but if he can give it more brake and get it to 3, I think he can do a lot better.
Yeah, I should be able to give it more. Not too bad. You can tell it's lean at some point, but I think we got enough fuel, you know, at the top end, but we can't get these carburetors to really idle with enough fuel. The air bleeds and all that stuff I think would have to be screwed with, but I think that I'm just gonna ditch these carbs and put something else on, something better. Maybe something that can change out the air bleeds. We're gonna run 11. Worse, huh?
No,
worse?
better. 7.133.
What? You're kidding. I got loose out of the hole pretty good, and then like I fell off early.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know why I do that sometimes. Like I'll let off like right before the finish line.
Yeah, I know, man. You gotta hold her.
Gotta hold her down. I know.
Most of the time, I probably go like at least 100 feet past the finish line and still got it on the wood.
I know, there's enough slowdown, so I don't really know what I'm worried about, but okay, well, that could have been faster, damn. Still not too bad. I mean, it's better than the first run. Get the wacky machine and
One of my favorite parts about this trip was meeting some fans of the show that wanted their pictures taken with the Stude. That's Burnout Box Tim. And that's his burnout box. Okay, so he dropped his air pressure down to 11, and he ran a 7.133, so a little bit of an improvement there. He also got loose coming out of the hole and let off before the finish line. So we got some more in it there. As long as the track conditions hold out for us, then maybe we can get a little bit better of a pass. But his belt's staying on, so that's good. What are you dropping him to?
10. One of my fears is if it gets squirrely out there and it starts going back and forth, it'll get you all f***ed up if they're too loose.
7.07. So we're getting real close to that 6.9.
Ooh, 7.072. All right, cool. That's the fastest run yet.
So close to 6.9. So I guess he's been dumping dirt on the track every time he launches, so the track officials kind of shut him down. So we just put this thing up on the trailer. We're gonna get underneath and see where it's coming from. Probably some rust or dirt inside the frame rails still that we just didn't get out of there or something, so we're gonna check it out. It's dumping out of these holes. I can feel dirt in there. That's where it's coming from. That sucks because it's like completely inside the frame rail. Somebody must have freaking mud bogged this thing like once upon a time. How would you get it all out of there without flushing it with like a pressure washer?
No, because it's all the way up in the frame.
Yeah, I think it's in the entire frame.
I mean, really, I think I would have to just weld a patch over those holes.
But you know, you probably reduce a lot of weight if you got it out of there.
Yeah, I know. Well, there's even...
Yeah, it's everywhere in there.
Yeah, it's everywhere. I mean, I remember seeing a little in there when I was working on it, but...
Well, I think you've loosened a lot of it up, you know, from running it so much, and now it's just dumping out.
I think I'm just gonna leave it on the trailer.
All right, well, I guess we're calling it because I don't think there's much we can do about that right now, so.
I mean, I could duct tape over them, but I don't know how well that'll work.
Yeah, I'd hate to keep dumping it on the track and have them get, you know, super
Yeah, they
pissed.
weren't very thrilled about that. Yeah, I mean, I just picked that much dirt out of that hole up in the frame.
All right, well, that's it. There's way too much dirt inside the frame rails for us to get it out of there. But hey, man, we ran a 7.0. We improved on our time. This is our best time we ran today. Can't complain about that. And we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nothing but drag racing. We got a break from the shop. A few more improvements. We will run in the 6s. Guaranteed at some point. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. We'll see you next time. Apparently we didn't get the frame rails cleaned out good enough or something, so it's like dumping rust or dirt or something on the track whenever he launches, so we got to get that fixed before we can continue racing. So.
And they don't have anything to suck it up with or anything, and I don't want to make a bunch of work for them, so yeah.
So we're kind of done for the day. Bummer.
But
See
a
you
pretty
next
good
time.
pass. Okay, I'm gonna pull it off.